Previously on this channel. Thank you all once again for supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. My goal is to have 10,000 subs by the end of the year. 10,000 subs by the end of the year.
10,000 subs by the end of the year.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we finally McFrickin' did it! After being on YouTube for less than a year, we have reached 10,000 subscribers. That's almost 11,000! Promote my channel, you nerd. I spend so much time on this crap and...
Turn down for weed! Smoke weed!
I cannot thank you guys enough for watching, commenting, giving me your feedback, showing up to my live streams, and even donating games and money to my content. This whole experience has been overwhelmingly positive so far, and I just want to say thank you. Like, for reals, thank you for liking total garbage and my dumb voice. You guys have been so kind to me, even through inconsistent uploading schedules, broken promises, and even getting information wrong in the 4Beginners videos. And for the mega record, guys, oops, my bad, nobody's perfect. I'll try better next time. And to get a little real, every YouTuber looks back at their first few videos and kinda cringes, and I'm kind of getting into that boat right now. The 4Beginners videos kinda started off as parody guides because I wasn't really sure what I wanted them to be yet. But now they have evolved into something way more informational and structured, and I'm generally happy with their progress. So with that being said, I do plan on remaking some of my older videos, like Persona and Kingdom Hearts, because they are some of my favorites, and I feel like I could have done a better job with the videos, and I want to give the games justice. I'll keep the originals up for sure, but I'd like to give you all something I'm genuinely proud of. So yeah, there's that, and keep an eye out for them soon. But now the question is, where do we go from here? Well, thanks to all of your wonderful views, assuming things stay at a steady pace and don't suddenly die, cough cough, my ultimate goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers by the summer of next year. Yeah, it's a tiny little bit ambitious, but hey, I met my goal this year, and with your help and hoping you force all of your friends to like me, please, come on guys, I'm really trying here, I'm confident in reaching this new goal. So yeah, promote my channel, you nerd. I will also be launching a Patreon sometime early next year, so you guys can support me directly, and don't worry everyone, I'll make sure you get some great perks for your contributions, but let's save the details for next year, yeah? But so I can get a good estimate, please leave a comment if you would give me $1 a month, because butter is expensive, you guys. Now, I will be going through some changes in my life. I'm moving states, so things are a little hectic right now, but soon everything will smooth out for good, and I promise to make this my main focus, because I'm not really good at anything else. You'll get more videos, and I'll have way more time to experiment with new ideas and play all the games in my massive backlog. But if things go a little quiet every now and then, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Now let's move on to the crap that really matters, alright? In my last update video, I asked for all of you to send in questions you had for me, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. And I'm not gonna try to pronounce everyone's usernames because I respect you all and I don't want to butcher y'all's names. Also, for the people who are curious about my face, it's coming, I promise. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I'd have to say probably Zero Punctuation or Press Hard to Continue, otherwise known as Dodger. I really like Dodger's personality. I think she's extremely entertaining to watch. And then Zero Punctuation because I think his stuff is just hilarious and extremely well written. Even though I don't get much information out from the actual game, I just think he's really funny and I really admire everything he does. Can you answer my question? No. Will the 4Beginners episodes after this video have film segments with your face similar to JonTron or Peanut Butter Gamer? Personally, I would like to avoid putting my face in as many 4Beginners as possible, mainly because I like the bun as the bun. I want that to be the main focus of the channel. I don't want my face to be there. I'm just some loser behind a keyboard. I will be planning on showing my face more on live streams, and then I'll be making some highlight stream videos from those, so those will have my face in it, but anything that's scripted will probably not involve my said face unless it's some new project I'm working on or whatever. What is the demographic of your viewers? I'm gonna show you an image, but I think the last time I checked, it's about 84% male and then I don't know, 14% girls, 12% girls, something like that. Yeah, so I don't know why the dudes tend to like this stuff. What's up? How you doing? Glad you enjoy the content. No clue why it's like this. Kinda surprised by it. Thought it'd be more 50-50, but whatever. Can you put this in the Q&A video? No, stop asking. Would you ever do a Let's Play channel? And if you would, what games would you play on it? I have tried Let's Plays in the past, but I only got like maybe 2 episodes in, and I realized that I really enjoy streaming a lot more than I do recording for Let's Plays, mainly because I can interact with my audience and have more of a fun time. I mostly just record footage for the For Beginners videos. That's going to be my main focus, and I record basically everything I stream because you never know how much footage you need, and I just like chopping those up into stream highlights. That way you guys aren't watching like a 30-minute long videos of like me just being quiet half the time, because to be honest, I don't say much. I'm not like 100% entertaining all the time. So I probably won't start a Let's Play channel. I'll just stick it to stream. So if you like streams and you want to see me play games, I highly recommend following me on Twitch, because I stream at least like 3 times a week just trying to get footage for these videos. What episode of Life is Strange is your favorite? I'd probably have to say episode 3, Chaos Theory, mainly because a lot of things happen in that episode. It's got a lot of variety going on, from a pool to stuff and more stuff and hipster nonsense. But I think the ending is probably the best, has the most impact in my opinion. I think episode 4 has a good ending, but it's also like a mega cliffhanger. I don't know. I felt like 3 had the most impact. I felt like a major shift. You know, like stuff was happening. But yeah, probably have to say I had the most fun with episode 3. What are your thoughts and hopes for Persona 5? Honestly, I think Persona 5 is gonna be great. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm gonna cover a video on that, and yeah, that's a high priority on my list. Once that thing comes out, I'm gonna like play it for a week straight, make a video on it, and get it out to you guys ASAP. I'm super excited for it. Everything I've seen so far just makes it seem like it's gonna be a fantastic JRPG. Atlus knows how to make good games, and I don't think they're gonna mess it up. I think it's gonna surpass a lot of our expectations, and it looks like they're trying so many new things, and I really am excited to get my hands on it. And it's just pretty. I mean, it's made in like a juiced up version of the Catherine engine, and I freaking love Catherine, so you know, yeah, it's a good looking game, guys. How is the life of the everyday bun? I have a boring life, guys. I work, and then I come home and I edit, and maybe write some stuff, and then I work a lot. I work a lot, guys. You know, it's just mostly work and then working on the channel and stuff. My life is going to be changing drastically once I move states, but for now, it's really boring, you guys. Alright, a few of you guys kind of asked me the same question, so I'm just going to try to answer all of them in one big chunk. Hope you're alright with that. Basically is, how'd you get into YouTube, or why did you get into YouTube at first? And well, it was kind of out of boredom. Honestly, I love watching YouTube videos. It was like my favorite thing to do. I don't really watch TV anymore. And I was like, I feel like I can do that. And I already had a lot of the gear for it. I edited videos in college for school and stuff like that. I have a background with video and video software and whatnot, so I just got the hardware to record video games, and I love video games, and I was like, okay, I'll make videos about video games. And at first I was just gonna do normal Let's Plays, but I thought that wouldn't get any traction because there's like a bajillion Let's Play channels out there, and I definitely knew I couldn't stand out. And I just kind of thought about, okay, I'll do scripted content, and that's where the idea for For Beginners came from. It's not a review, it's not really a guide, sort of, but it's a weird review guide to tell you this is a good game, and this is how you get the best experience out of this good game. And, you know, not a lot of these games need these kinds of guides, but for someone who's never played the game before or doesn't know anything about it, this is a good way to start up, and that's where the idea came from. Notice me. No! Stop asking. How did you and Cashew meet? What are the game series that you were intimidated to start, and why? Well, Evan and I met through my landlord. I live alone out here in California, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We met through my landlord. And the game series that I'm kind of intimidated to start is Metal Gear Solid. A lot of people have been asking about that, but I'll be honest, guys, I've tried to get into Metal Gear a lot. I know a lot about the series, and I actually own all of the games now, but oh my god, the story is just so convoluted. And I'll be real, I am not good at Metal Gear Solid 1. I have been killed several times. I'm not good at it. And the story is so convoluted, and I don't know if I have the mental capacity to follow that. So, it's there, but I'm not sure if I really want to play it right now. Are you in school? If so, what are you studying? How do you pronounce GIF? Just pronounce it for you. It's GIF. Fight me. And I was in school. I just finished up a few months ago. I was in a certification program for video and editing over in California. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm now a certified video editor, so that's neat. But no, I'm no longer in school anymore. I'm mostly working on side projects and getting stuff done to prepare for my future. How did you come up with the name of the channel? Well, I've actually been using the name Super Butter Buns for like maybe 3 years now on different social medias and stuff. Originally, I kind of joked that if I ever became a stripper, I would be called Butter Buns, and you know, ha ha ha, jokes are funny. But apparently I tried to use that once as a username on some site I can't remember, and it was taken, just Butter Buns was taken. So I was like, okay, I'll throw super in front of it, and then Super Butter Buns became a thing, and I just kept using that. And then I got the icon about a year later, and I just started using that. So I've been on the internet for like 3 years, guys, probably on different social media accounts as Super Butter Buns. But I started the YouTube channel a year ago, and since I was already familiar with the name, and people kind of knew me as that, I was like, screw it! We're going with Super Butter Buns! It's cute! So yeah, here we are, Super Butter Buns. Yeah, 10,000 subscribers, we did it. What game do you remember being a challenge as a kid? So when I was younger, I had severe dyslexia, which I could barely read anything, and I got Kingdom Hearts 1 when it came out, so I was around 6, and it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. The problem was I couldn't read the menus, so I really didn't know how to equip anything onto Sora, abilities, items, nothing. So I'd have to say Kingdom Hearts 1, mainly because getting through that game without having any abilities equipped or changing out your Keyblade is really, really McFrickin' hard. And I managed to do it when I was 8. It took me 2 years to beat the game, so, you know, I just had to get really good and not get hit, like, at all. So, yeah, probably Kingdom Hearts 1 because I was an idiot and didn't know how to equip stuff in the menu. You seem to deal with big name games. What do you think of indie games? Personally, I love playing a really good indie game. The problem is I'm really big on presentation. If the game doesn't look art style wise like something I'm really into, I typically will avoid it. But I have played games, you know, Journey, Flower, The Stanley Parable, Gone Home. I really enjoy those kinds of games and they're a lot of fun. Stuff that's really story heavy, stuff that hits home really hard. So I enjoyed them. And then there's Undertale, which just came out and I will be getting a video guys soon, I promise. And most of the time I really don't know about a lot of good indie games, and that's kind of been improving. A lot of people have been suggesting stuff and I've been trying them out. So I'm not against indie games at all, and I like playing them, it's just I don't know what to play sometimes, because, you know, I really don't know what I'm looking for. And then a few people ask me what's happening with my moving situation, and well, it's a tad tricky. I'm currently moving out to Arizona with the rest of my family for a few months. Then I'm gonna be hanging out there for a little while, get some stuff in order, and then I'm moving back out to Virginia, originally where I'm from. So that's the main goal, is to stay there. So I'm technically moving 2 states in about the course of 3 months. So things are gonna get a tad hectic, but don't worry guys, I'll keep you informed. Miles Large TV asks, what equipment do you use to make your videos / live streams? And congrats buddy, because I was already gonna do a mega setup tour for all this stuff I work with. So let me just fumble around my room and try to explain everything, alright? Let's get to it. So this is my desktop setup. This is where I do all my editing and my videos, play all my games. This is basically where I spend my entire life. I did cover some stuff up on my Korg board because it's got some personal things on there, but this is what I look at every single day. I have a pretty medium-powered gaming PC, 16 gigs of RAM, medium-powered graphics card, nothing fancy, but it can handle anything I throw at it, so it's pretty stable. I use an M Audio producer mic. It's got a separate headphone jack, which is pretty nice for if I need another output. I'm currently keeping it on an old camera tripod with some duct tape because the original mic stand broke, but it gets the job done and it's pretty useful, so I'm not complaining. These are the headphones I use. They're about $60, pretty good sound quality, and the best part about them is they have an 8-foot long cord, which is great to plug into my TV. I use 2 monitors, and I highly recommend using this if you're into video editing because it really helps with file locations, and my displays are kind of old, but they work just fine. I record all of my console footage through my Elgato HD capture card, which plugs in directly into my PC, and my PC is right next to my TV, so I'm just all good to go in one spot. And here's a look at the actual Elgato capture software that comes with the capture card. It's pretty great, it's got a lot of diverse settings, it does run your PC pretty hard, but as long as you don't have anything else running, it works pretty well. I record everything at 720p, because I really don't need it at 1080, it just is extra data I don't want. And it's pretty good. You can record anything from PS2 to PS3, anything with an HDMI or AVI input and output. So yeah, I highly recommend it. And I use OBS to record all of my PC footage along with streaming everything on Twitch. And this is one of my finished projects. I do all of my editing in Premiere Pro CC. I am subscribed to the Adobe Creative Cloud, which gives me access to Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, and Audition, which I do all my audio recordings in. Each project is about 30 gigs, and one person asked me how long it takes me to edit my videos, and that can range from either 7 hours to 10 hours depending how long the video is. Most of the time it's just getting the right footage to put in the right place. It's a pretty great program, especially if you have two monitors going, then you can see everything on both monitors. I have it in one to show you guys exactly what I'm supposed to look at. But yeah, you can move boxes everywhere. It's a fantastic editing program, and if this is the best of the best, this is the stuff professionals use. And, you know, if you're wanting to get into YouTube hardcore, I highly recommend subscribing to the Adobe Creative Cloud. It's fantastic. Occasionally, if I need something special for a video, I will make something in After Effects. I do create all of my Twitch announcement videos in After Effects. That's how I get the background to do that. It's a great way to just throw something together. After Effects is a lot more complicated to use, considering the fact that it's so diverse, but if you're willing to invest the time to figure out how it works, it's a fantastic program where you can do a lot of things. But since I normally only have time to edit my videos in one day, I don't use After Effects as much, but eventually I will have more time to edit my videos, so expect to see a lot more quality and a shift in time and effort in a lot of my For Beginners videos.
Previously on this channel, but for those who are curious about the face behind the bun, I have promised to reveal my face once I reach 10,000 subs. So yeah, a lot of people are curious as to what my face looks like. It's been a long-awaited promise, and Lord knows I've tried hard to keep my face off the internet. But sadly, my friends, only on the internet am I a talking piece of bread. In real life, I'm just... Sep.
I'm just a big dumb, you guys. How's it going? Hi.
Okay, so yeah, it's done. Alright, you see me. Let's keep this on the DL, alright? And to answer your question about my hair, I use L'Oreal Hyperfix Putty Level 4. So that about sums it up, everybody. If you'd like to keep up to date on what's gonna happen next and talk to me, please follow me on Twitter to see all my dumb nonsense. And if you'd like to see someone who is totally average and not so great at video games, go follow me on Twitch so you can see me play games, talk to chat, fight my mods, and listen to me scream at literally nothing. But thank you all for watching my channel and giving me your time, because, be honest, I was worried no one would bother watching my stuff when I started this channel, but here we are, and I'm surrounded by nerds. 10,000 beautiful, lovely nerds. And now that things have really started rolling, I hope to create a community of people who just love video games and want to help others enjoy them as well. And I'm excited to see this channel grow, and I know with your help, I might be able to become real YouTube trash someday. I hope you all like this little celebration video, and hopefully I'll be making another one soon. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day.